I am Maharlika.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Live from our Imperial News TV. This is Queen Helena to the Jack Elizabeth III, October 23, 2023. Nice morning and nice evening to each and everyone listening all over the globe. The Game of Thrones continues. Yesterday, we were able to bring out Code of 999 versus the Code of 666. And thanks be to God, to Allah, because you are being marked up. You are being seen, because I know I will come out into the open to exposed. Today, this is now the legitimacy of the legitimate kingdom of Lupasu. Under this umbrella are all the sultanate that our forefathers established even from year 101. Sultanate is a kingdom. Terminologies may differ, but it is the same. It is a kingdom. Now, I know that I have created already a very good attention all over the globe, that even detractors has come to pattern what I am doing. The relevance is you can see the difference. Who is who? What can they do? Or what can I do in the next years to come? As I said, I have started my mission upon the union of two hearts, the heirs and successors of the entire global earth, in the name of the Quran, of Alam, of Usman on the Islamic side, and in the name of the kingdom of Maharlika of the Philippine Islands. I have recalled the kingdom of Lemuria Maharlika after they have abused, misused, and used horribly the name of Maharlika for their own collective purposes of raising funds for themselves. Even the president caretaker, Bongbong Marcos, cannot do so because it has been given an authority from the Queen of Finance. This is the time that you will see, because today is the battle as we continue the Game of Thrones, as the detractor has adopted the game of the generals. She doesn't know what it means, because right now the generals are indebted to the true president, the owner of the sovereignty. Are you not going to stop? Good for me, because from there we would know who is going to jail. You have not seen right from the start that the queen walked in the valleys of mountains, in the rivers, in all the valleys wherein I could see who are the people to be liable in suppressing and oppressing the poor. Queen Helen of the Rajak created a lot. Do I have still to ask permission from you? We are the umbrella of all the governments of the world. The United Nations, the League of Nations in the past had been created by our grandfathers. From Lily Chon Wuzhunhua of the World Bank, all of this rooted in one, the kingdom of God, of Allah. I have also mentioned in my introduction to this Game of Thrones that we cannot use religion in gaining supremacy into this land of promise. Today, this is between the Sultan of Sulu versus the caretaker loaned authority given to the office of the President of the Republic of the Philippines, the claimants that utilize the power of the revolutionary claim of the ARMM, the Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, of which they have just upgraded after I surfaced and Raja Mamay surfaced in recovering the asset. Wow, a lot of Marcos. I have the picture of all of you. I can show to the world who is who. And one thing I appreciate so much because I am armored by truth, and the truth will give you the justice that you need. The Black Fatima, as I told you, it has been used by the claim of Maria Aurora Busoy Marcos, which the funder, the packager from the Soler group, brought her to Macau. And there are some witnesses into it. And this is the document that proves the Black Fatima, the lineage that has been stipulated, and it is inside the Trimedia. She has been grilled by the elders. But because of the padrino system that even everyone that I have introduced, she claimed that she is the one, and I am just a nobody with no background whatsoever of the lineage of the royalty. She's not alone. As I said, that is a conglomerated operation to block the real Sultan of Sulu, of Maguindanao, of Lanao, of the Ratchabuayan, and even with the Sultanate of the Royal Hashemite of Sabah and Sulu. Today, I bring out the prima facie. Sharif Osman, Dato Ismail Mun Ali, Sultan Muhammad Ismail E. Kiram. The royal decrees had been stipulated because I know I am backed up with the strength, the foundation of the royal family. He was the one who guarded me, together with the twin, Princess Nazaria of Basilan, Siti Mariam of Liguasan, and Maria Makiling in all the mountains that had been in the land of promise. She has the names that each of you would like to imbibe in yourself But I got all those aka in representation to the Queen Mama who guarded the earth, the heavens, and below the earth. Sultan Muhammad Ismail Ikiram, his twin, is the mother that have given me all those power, those authority to stand in front of you all over the globe as the Black Fatima. If anyone would like to get this again, you will see the transformation that you will be eaten alive by your own greed for power, for money, that even the creation you challenge because you play God in this light. Sultan Muhammad Ismail Ikiram, the prima facie, the one that I have in my heart and soul, the alive witness, together with Ama Pandala Pasandalan. They are both cousins. Because in the past, I was able to uncover, to unravel from the file of Pentagon that Sultan Pandala Pasandalan is the cousin of Sultan Jamalul Kiram II, aka Sahibul Gari Abdurrajak, aka Sahibul Permancha of Brunei. The one that had been killed in 1936 is Ama Ali, who was then also the Jamalul Kiram II. They killed him. They killed in documents Sahibul Gari Abdurrajak so that he could live in Brunei in watching the Raja Saleha, that is the first wife of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the first cousin of Raja Mamay Gamar bin Abdul Kabar. As I told you, I have all the necessary linkages to prove to the world that my mission has come into fruition, wherein they thought that I am just the one that they have put in the box for them to accuse and attack my morals without any reservation, because they thought they are as pure as the holy water, that they are the chosen one as the signatory. Come into the open, because even the office of Malacanang has to undergo the process of justice for blocking the queen of the imperial Lupasum. It is sin. I put Ama Ali and Fidel B. Ramos in one picture, because when I was in Manila Hotel, when I attended the gathering of whom he was the guest speaker, Apo Ramos instructed me, with all the public eye listening, that I must pattern the government either with the strictness of the law of Brunei or with the Timor-Leste government. Apo Ramos knew of who is queen, because when I presented Ama Ali into his face, the shock was there, because he thought Amma is dead. Remember, the packagers are all inside Malacanang. Even up today, I can prove it. And this is where you are going to face me, because the court of law of the divinity is putting into action. And if you delay, you will be more given the crime added to the conspiracy that you have started since the day you killed Jamalul Kiram II and assumed and presumed by his advisor Amirul Umra Amir Bangsa, who became a congressman, and that is the father of Princess Lola Maria Ilaw Gusilatar, the dayang-dayang that had been known in Malaysia because of the trusteeship of Jamalul Kiram II, aka Sultan Bantilan Amirul Umra Amir Bangsa, who was then in conspiracy with the father of the then ex-president Fidel V. Ramos. They were the ones who misrepresented even to the courts of America, to the World Bank, because they thought they can forever conceal the truth as a claimant to the throne. This is the game of throne. The crown has been there all along, kept by England, kept by Buckingham Palace, and kept in all the capsule that had been secretly buried, the documents for the eventuality that the Queen of Mapalindo will come out and recover the holy asset. For those that say that they are Ferdinand and Jorlin Marcos, Emmanuel, you have your picture with me. All the claimants, all of you, I have asked my brother to really have to get each one of you so that the litigation will be done for you to stop. It is not anymore the play of the general. As one of you trying to proclaim, look at my face in comparative to your face, my dear. You have belittled the one that is guiding me, but you didn't know that all of you that are with her are also liable for supporting the lie and blocking the truth. Ama Ali, the prima facie, he was with me from the day that I left the Dominicans because they were the ones also who kept me inside the four walls of the convent. For the reason that I must be pure to stand tall into the world, that I have nothing, that I have no secret in my closet. How about you? You want to become the queen? The queenship of the entire global earth, the four corners of the earth, is given to the queen of the universum magnum, the queen of the global earth, of which, when the day that Queen Mama Elizabeth II died, I was already in Sabah, receiving the crown, the scepter, the throne, and the birthright. Where are you? Can you still contest, refute, and dispute? I am not a claimant. This is the fight of the claimant 666 and the heirs and successors of the code of 999. If you are with me, you are going to walk in the light. But if you are not with me, you walk into the darkness wherein your boss is Satan himself. When I was in Sabah, the grandfather Aksadam came out because I asked him already to reclaim the souls that had been astrayed because of Siroy. And Siroy, in October 19, was incarcerated at my command. Now, you will be laughing at me again. I don't care. But what I am telling you is the truth and nothing but the truth. The eye that could withstand even your mockery, because I know that the humiliation that you had been spatting on me will revert back to you. You see, Ramos is the godfather of ex-president Gloria Arroyo, Rodrigo Duterte, Benigno Simeon Aquino Jr., Joseph Estrada, and now the caretaker president, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Secrets upon secret is being unraveled. The direct link to Hassan al-Bolkiah down to the lineage of Ilocanja, as I have said. No secrets will be forever hidden, because this is the time that the light will shine and bring out even the inner secret of your heart for us to rule in the divine governance. You want to be in the divine government wherein si Roy trying to presume the identity of God, of Allah, is just the same as me. Many of you who would like to become Queen Helen, and the poor people with little mind are believing in you that I am just a decoy. But your Helen can speak out. Your Helen can tell the whole world, your Helen, where is she? Because we know also the duplicates that the packagers are doing. Yet, in fact, the packagers are just using the documents, using the identity of Queen Helen Abdurrahman. Nonetheless, I had been prepared, I had been trained, and I had been given the art of speaking engagement wherein I am a Dominican in and out. All of you listening all over the globe, you are questioning why just now that I come out. Because I tried to be humble, not to let the government be in severe shame into the face of the earth for being the one who really blocked and killed the true blood of the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo, the Sultanate of Maguindana, the Sultanate of Rajaboyan, the Sultanate of the Royal Hashemite, Sulu and Sabah. That is the basic principle truth that you do not want to listen. That's why even the people that are not worthy, they just have known that they are, and now they are the kings and queens and they are the signatories. This is what the Bible said. Time will come. Many will surface. Many will be used by Satan himself to be able to block the true heirs and successors. The true blockers then, as governed step by step by the letter done, signed by Gloria Arroyo and W. Bush. It's all in the internet. It's true. Precisely all of you in the barn, all of you named, all of you governors, all of you congressmen, all of you mayors have a name in that document. Who gave that to me? It is himself, the implementer that Maas, Professor Normiswari, had given. Ama Ali is an MNLF combatant. He is a warrior that defended the sovereignty from the pirates of Borneo with Maladjok of Cotabato of Mindanao. They were there. And we know who are the really blood of the Sultan. Now you are trying to tell me that I have no blood? You are all wrong. I had been kept so that I would know how to say and to defend the kingdom of Lupasug. And all of you claimants of the asset, you are boldly saying, why should you return to Lupasug, the asset? You didn't know. You do not know the Commonwealth Kingdom of the Philippine Islands. That is himself, Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth the First of the Sarawak Empire. Where is Queen? And who is Queen? You just have known the Queen from Takurong City, the poor one, and everybody would like to pattern its life that I have. That is what you call the struggle in trying the claimants to achieve. That's why I call this the continuity of the episode 03, the season 1, wherein you will be all sorry for delaying the tactic of not recognizing the legitimacy of the king and queen of the Royal Imperial Lupasug Islamic United Kingdom of Sulu in North Borneo. The one who really destroyed for selling us to the foreign land is President Gloria Arroyo. She is a blood, and I face her for 3 hours just really to hear from her that she is indeed a claimant. Therefore, going back to the prima facie, it was Sharif Usman, Dato Ismail Mun Ali, Sultan Toron Lawan Dumaga, Sultan Muhammad Ismail Ikram, who mandated me to find the grandson of Malaysia, of Sulu, of Brunei, and of England. Because this is not my program, this is the divine program. To become a winner, I must be with the Creator. Because if not, I am like you. You didn't know the impact of what I have done. You just see the 350 collection of the identity card. I am working day and night. But I do not need to broadcast to you what I am doing, because everything I do, you just have to get for you to maneuver the blocking that you had been doing since the time you killed Jamalul Kiram II and Ama Ali. Now the prima facie had been guiding me. I have been running away, but to no avail, because the obedience must come from me. I am called, I am chosen like my mother Mary. So with all humility, the humility that you cannot remove from the queenship of the universal magnum, obedience is necessary. So after that, I have made my commitment to do so. Everything changed. My life changed. This is where the time that I have made my structure in Saudi Arabia. All my comrades every now and then are coming out and enjoy the shopping spree, but Queen inside the flat to design how to fix Mindanao. You, you people that say I have not done, you that say why just now, you decide for yourself, judge for yourself. If Queen did not come since 2009, for sure, the killings will be continuously done in Cotabato, in Maguindanao, in North Cotabato, in Cabacan, in Takurong, in Bagumbayan, and even to Jensen. Because that is their way of telling the whole world that we are the most terrible being, the ISIS that they have put into documents. But the document that Madam Gloria signed and W. Bush, clear enough, and it is being implemented up to now by the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, wherein the Bangsamoro Transition Authority, I have already blocked it because they were the one who blocked me in the past. But now I am your blocker. Why? Because I have the authority and power. Because I have recovered after the treaty has expired in September 16, 2013. And that is the Maftolindo, 1963. With your hard-headedness, I proceed on by giving you the grace period, at least for you to realize. But what you have done, you insisted, you persisted. The barn. That's why, as I have marked it, continuous killings, branding of ISIS, but you are the ISIS as the one given in the documents of Gloria Arroyo to W. Bush in the implementation of war and chaos in Mindanao, Sulu, and Sabah. Here you go. Ama Ali, the prima facie. And this is the one that I have given you the opportunity. My journey is being documented and it's all in my brain that one day you will see that I could lay down with my closed eyes that you have wronged, that you have illegally governed the kingdom because the authority that had been given to you had all expired, even the Carpenter Agreement. The Carpenter Agreement, the 100-year signed treaty with America and the Sultan of Sulu, expired in March 15, 2022. Just imagine, March 22, 2015 rather. Imagine how you have made the blockage that killed so many people. Therefore, with Ama Ali, I was able to make my platform real, physical, tangible, that no one of you can say, I have just played my game. But you are the player, the Game of Thrones that you want to get from the heir and successor. That's why that lady, thank you. The more you show up, the more the queen will shine into the world. Because if there is no traitor, there is no villain, and she is the director of the dark side, so be it. So be it. Now all the generals that come on board, please work hard. I am giving you limited time already. The Mafilindo 2023 is moving side by side with the Queen of Finance. This book, as I have asked you, find it from BARM. Find it from the office of the President of Congress, from the President of Senate, from DFA, from the Royal ICJ, and all of you, the Department of Foreign Affairs. This, once I lay down this to you, you will see how difficult for you to face the royal family of the Philippine Islands and of the Lupusug Empire. Little knowledge can kill you. Little knowledge can make you at the four walls of the incarceration, of the jail, wherein you will not be able to see the light again. You have abused, misused, and who are you? You became strong because of the packager. The BBMI became strong because of the packager inside Malacanang. And I thank those people that really continuously having the Special Order 01 signed, because anytime I can proclaim to the whole world that we surpass the time when the EDSA revolution, they were not documented. They are only a dot of the total population of the Philippines, but because they are being packaged by Vatican and by the United States, they were able to claim the government of the Republic of the Philippines. Republic of the Philippines since 1986 is a revolutionary government that is primarily, they cannot kill the documents of Miss Rory, of anyone claiming to be Miss Rory, to be Murad, to be Pax Mangodadato, where in fact they are all 6 feet below the ground. Now, if ever you are alive, the book will have to hammer you in the name of justice, in the name of the sovereign justice. You will be litigated. And I am 100% sure that you cannot get out from this litigation. Justice must be served. The documentary has been given to you. There is a law in everything that we do. The royal decree, from the time that I have executed the 101 up to the 115. Continue your job, because one day, when it is being broadcasted all over the globe and Hollywood will buy my life, you will all be part of this game of throne. And that lady will be part of it, because how would I shine if there is no villain? Little knowledge can kill you. And this is what had happened to those that had blind. Just in a while, they were able to see. They were able to hold the so-called unearthed gold. And now they become arrogant that they would say, oh, that is ours. They didn't know that all the gold are under the sovereign power of Lupusug. Congressmen, congresswomen, senators, office of the president as caretakers. I have given you 5 years grace period. And the 5 years transitory period ended in September 16, 2023. Precisely, we reinstalled the President of the Federal Republic of Philippine Islands, Ferdinand Hidrolin Marcos Sr. You cannot accept the ACA? Not mine. You will see. You have your Marcos, who will validate you. Have you seen how I had been doing this? I had been going to you, elders, in December when I bring out Ama Ali. You can see I have already coordinated to the office of the president, and it was Gloria then. I came to see the office from my friend, from the office of the little president, General Ermita, because I wanted to bring Sultan Mamay, because that is the instruction of the Gaib, of the elders, spiritual elders of Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, to be recognized by the President of the Philippines. However, sad to say, because automatically the claimant brother flew from Brunei to really hurt and make the brother suffer. So the old man Ama Ali instructed me to pull him out from that house. Imagine how hard it could be for the queen. But because of my obedience to the Father, who really molded me from the time that I was born, I had been with him. And we know that Lola Maria Ilaw, Maria Santa Ana in Takrong, knows who is Queen Helen. The more secret that I will be exposing to you, you will know. And I don't want you to know more because you can use it in your claim. This Game of Thrones is divinely rooted because of Satan. All the films that you have seen, it is only one thing that is being shown. The true ones and the fakers. You classified me as the fakers, as the claimants. I don't care. Because I need to present myself of what you think. But underneath, I had been working silently to gain the trust and confidence of my forefathers, of the leaders of the world. Imagine who is really the blockers that you can think of. As I mentioned, all the presidents after they have ousted Ferdinand Idrolin Marcos Sr. I have also done my public proclamation that the one who died in Hawaii is not him. So therefore, the more that you keep this, the more the world will hammer you for telling lies to the sovereign people of the Federal Republic of the Philippine Islands. You can have your laws, your decrees, your Republic Acts, all with no authority. Are you going still to proceed on your electoral process with the barangay? It's up to you. Listen, because you will be the one to shoulder the crime of conspiracy of your predecessor. That is what I'm going to do. From the time that Mafilindo expired, supposedly they have already acknowledged the return of the power and authority to the one who gave them. but they did not. I just hope and pray this time when they started to see that they have all the power only for themselves, but not anymore be recognized by the global earth. The United Nations is governed by our fathers, by our forefathers. And the secret will be handed on to you as we continue the Game of Thrones in every day of my broadcast. Ama Ali, the living witness, is the one who ordered to the Queen to come out and fight. The fight for freedom. The fight wherein they would know that oppression and suppression is their art of enslaving us all. The Union of the Royal Philippines against police oppression is the same manner that they have established the Philippine Constabulary for their own claims and became the highest blocker at the office of Malacanang Palace. The Philippine Constabulary was handed on to the Philippine National Police. And here you go. Why you are so powerful? Because the money, the one paying you, is from the office of the peace process. All of you born. Now that you cannot take out anything from central bank. And those people say that they are the signatory. Come on. Come on. You control the central bank? Go ahead. I am not stopping you. It's good that you go there and present yourself. Properly be documented so that we would know who are the blockers in consonance of your claim. It's not only Philippines. There is the global conglomerated conspiracy because of the asset of 617,500 metric tons of gold and the 500s 10-carat diamonds. 500,000. That is the asset of the entire sovereignty from Sarawak Empire, from Majapahit down to Rajakayan, down to the Srivijaya, down to the Mongolian account, down to the Empire of China. Now you see, I have my authority. But those people belittled it. And those people that presented our Marcos got the original and give me a tenure. And now, what happened to him? 6 feet below the ground. If Maria Busoy is alive, he is liable. She is liable. Now they are together with this lady because the pictures are already being compiled and they are just in one cobwebs. The claimants. You would want to become a queen? That if you are going to be allowed by the court of heaven. There are so many queens, but have they served the poor? In every day that we are going to lay down, remember as always, Ama Ali had given his succession as Trukiram to me and to Raja Mamay. Precisely the brother Alnas bin Abdul Ghaffar is in trouble because they have stolen the identity of Raja Mamay And the same manner someone is using my name, and accordingly, it was Busoy, but I know there are more. Because the little minded people in the ground can allow to say that I am just a decoy and there is the true Helen. Wow. Then prove to me that you have a Helen. Because the light, as given by our Heavenly Father, it's not belongs to you. It belongs to the chosen heir of the Universal Magnum. Blockers upon blockers, spearheaded by the office of the President. Now, do you think you go around into the world presenting you are the signatory? Do you think you will not be put in the hot seat? All the royal families all over the globe are related. And one day you shall see who is the leader amongst the royal family. The documents, the prima facie. We asked for recognition from the office of the President then in 2009. October, November. But sad to say, the brother, upon the padrino, the sponsorship of Malaysian government, upon the sponsorship of the claimant Sultan, I want to have your name, but still, because you are together with my friend. But where are you? Can you still sleep on this? Because of you, the substand of the killings, you are liable. Office of the President, from Ramos, down to Estrada, to Gloria, to Aquino Jr. Of course, from Corazon Aquino, because he is the number one, she is the number one who claimed, as sponsored by Vatican. That's why the special order certified, it will be laden out. You do not know the secret of the world will come into the open as exposed by the Queen of Light. Look into my eye. I don't prepare what I'm going to say. I allowed the Spirit of God to come into my brain and speak to you face to face. Because the Game of Thrones is the basis why there are so much killings. Because of the politician, the military that had been given the authority. They have overstepped that power and authority that even the true Sultan is being put to death. Look at what is happening to Sultan Kelly. Money talks. Money from drugs. Money from illegal gun running. Money from the Tripoli agreement. Money of the Malaysian ringgit flowing to the killers of Sulu and Maguindanao. It has been their part because of the game of supremacy. They have seated on the throne that is not theirs. They didn't know that there is a limit in all this. You can see now. Sabah standoff. We know we were there. That's why we can point, we can exactly tell who are the players, who are the claimants behind, who are the militaries behind, who are the head of states behind. Because we are physically present. Sambuanga standoff. I was going from one precinct to the other because all the wives of the MNLF are being kicked off. Pregnant women, small, large, as we say, even the pregnant women are being kicked off because it was the order of the president and with the vice president Marrojas there. I was there. I was there listening when they have tried to implement that. That's why can we still trust the OPA? The Office of the Presidential Advisor for Peace Process? Can we still trust that? I was there listening. How they would implement the bombings, the killings. Peace? No. Because you are governed by the power of claim. The claim will never win with the heirs and successors. Ownership, the law of sovereignty and ownership. That is what we are. I was educated. I was given this power and authority, the intelligence that is not being claimed. It is being given. And I thank our dear Father. Because this is my time, my rule. And I'd like to tell you that you cannot compete, you cannot contest, you cannot refute nor dispute the throne that I have. But can I allow you to have your play of the Game of Thrones? As you say you are the director, then that's it. Let's play the Game of Thrones. As I speak out every day, you will learn from me that I have started from the day I was born. I was inside the war zone. And I know the difference between being put to death and being saved by our family. There are so many militaries. Run a wall. Run away from the system because they cannot fathom the evil of the superiors. We know the game. Just because of the land, just because of the business, they have the ability to kill. I have one still alive. In Rile, the Commander Dante, as we know, in the implementation, the saturation of war and chaos in Mindanao, so that Saudi Arabia can benefit from the oil. Now, why did Gloria Arroyo become the princess sponsoring the war and chaos? Because of Malampaya, the oil and gas that has been entrusted to him. Who made money into it? Brunei, Ramos, Hazanal, and the Petronas? What about the people? Can you still continue that kind of life? Now they say she is alive. I asked already my friends, prove to me that she is alive. Because I know her. 3 hours we were able to have our face-to-face talking about the claim of Sabah, the claim of Mindanao, the claim of the oil and gas. Ama Ali Sharif Usman with a twin Princess Nazaria, Siti Mariam, never failed me in every moment of my existence because I am born the fighter for freedom. The book will speak for itself. That's why all the Congress, all the senators, this was submitted in September 2012. From there onward, every year, you will find the Black Fatima will run after you. You have not given me my comfort of sleep. Every day is the fight in the defense of the truth. Because lie after lie, you have made the lie as your pseudo truth. That's why the poor people will believe in you. It is not anymore. The court of law must know. We have been armored by legitimate process. And we know the game of Trump will continue because of the office of the president, the caretaker of the Federal Republic, of the different Mapilindo countries. But as we say, as we reinstated the cousin of Ama Ali, I am happy about, because all of us will be learning quite a lot in this mission. I know for sure that each one of you will realize that we are armored by legitimacy. If only you have adhered to my call in 2012, we could have prevented the wars up to Israel and Palestine. But even so, every day is a process of decision making. You are all liable. You are all liable. The court of heaven is intact. Now all of you try to pattern of what I am doing. Welcome to the Game of Thrones. I am trying to let you see that Queen never abandoned my people. That I never retreated nor surrendered to this mission. Every day is a process of new beginning for me to let you see the real fight between evil and the good. I am with the light. You are with darkness. If you will not join me, it's okay. Because in every era, and this is the golden age, you believe me or not, you are stepping on the sovereignty that belongs to God, belongs to Allah. You deny me of my right, I have nothing to worry. Because every day is an expose. Ama Ali have executed a lot of affidavits, a lot of mandates, and it has been given to the entire world. Tomorrow you will see how the blockers from the office of the president even instructed the embassy of England, of Great Britain, to block me, not to be given the visa. Because the instruction was to go to England. The instruction to Raja Maman is to see the grandmother. But it's okay. We even went up as far as Macau. And I have documents to prove that one day you will see how Madame Gloria Arroyo followed everywhere I go. Because I'm sure she lost, I win. Now if she is alive, thanks be to God. But if she is dead, whose fault, whose crime will shoulder all this? Because we know the Game of Thrones. The dead is alive because of your claim. We know who is who. And I will always find the truth. Even if you will have to put more blockages. I never contested. I am just trying to tell you that it's beyond contestation. It is beyond refute. It is beyond your mind. I am armored with the legitimacy that I have. Because I know my husband is the grandson of Sulu and North Borneo, is the grandson of Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, and of the whole world. I am aware that because of this fight, you will put my morals into jeopardy. Long before I have made myself clear, I am not a claimant. I am the heir and successor, as appointed, as validated by the court of law of the sovereignty of the heavens, of the earth below. Here I am. I can smile into you, right into your eye. Thank you for today. See you tomorrow for the more episode that you will love and hear from the Queen of the Universum Magnum, the Queen of the Global Earth. Bless everyone. Ama. Bye.